and I go, man, what the are they doing together? Friends, have you ever known a couple and the way they talk to each other? Man, what the are they doing together? There's a common thing out there called relationship fraud. Relationship fraud is, you meet someone, they're not going to put their worst traits up on Tinder, my friends. You meet somebody and then you date them for a while, and then after a few months, they're not that nice person they were in the beginning. The most basic relationship trait is being nice. Of course, in the beginning of a relationship, people are nice. People put their best foot forward. You don't want them to be too nice, then that gets into something called love bombing, which has to do with some bad personality disorders like borderline personality disorder, narcissistic personality disorder. One warning sign or red flag that I tell people about, I say, hey, when you're dating somebody, did they change after a few months, or are they still as nice, pretty much still the same person? If the person is still that nice person months in, you might want to hang on to them. You get these people in the beginning, they're nice, but then as things go on, they become not nice. They get comfortable. They take the other person for granted. You've probably seen these people. Man, like I'll be out at a grocery store, even though I try to avoid people, you'll see a couple, the way they talk to each other, the way they fight. Maybe one person always puts the other one down or makes fun of them in front of people. Man, my attitude would be like, you. I wouldn't put up with that for a second. Now, I'm probably hypersensitive to that type of thing because I have been in a relationship with someone who had borderline personality. So tolerating all the negative, all the common put downs, especially out in public around other people, I have no use for. I would never, ever let someone treat me like that. And sometimes you'll look at one of these couples and go, man, why do you put up with that? I don't care if there's kids involved. I don't care if there's money involved. I'm getting the hell out of this. I deserve better. Now, that's the way I think now, after having some hard lessons of life thrown at me. But sometimes I'll know people who are single and they can't figure out why they can't meet someone. I'm like, do you look at the way you treat people or the way you talk to people? Like it's really not rocket science, folks. So to me, being nice is something that a lot of people just don't get. And I hate that when I see a couple, they've been together for a while and sometimes one or maybe the two of them fight like crazy, or one treats the other one really awful. And it's like, why? Why do you bother, man? Life's so short. I wouldn't put up with that. But that's just me. But I find that's a common relationship trait that a lot of people seem to forget about, or they put on an act in the beginning, and then after a while when they have the person, maybe have their claws in the person or whatever. And guys, I don't say this to be a negative Nelly about relationships. I have been through my share. I was the dummy that got into them. So I'm not pointing the finger at anyone, blaming anyone. But my story does have a happy ending. What does a happy ending mean? Get your mind out of the gutter. More on that in a future video. But again, I see that so many times. People just don't understand about being nice. Who wants to be with someone who's not nice to them? I sure don't. What do you guys think? Comment below. Have you experienced this yourself? This is Bryan signing off.